My balls are aching, my brain is shaking. I wish I was Jamaican. Ah, yes, copyright free Benny Hill music.
From the news, a rare dime hidden for decades
Now
sells
this
for
is
over
more like it.
$500,000. An extraordinary rare dime whose whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s has just sold for just over $500,000. Who needs dimes when you got that sticky icky icky? Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Subscribe to That's All Funny.
Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. 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 Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh.
That's the real dimes you need, right? You don't need fucking Franklin D. Roosevelt. You need that. You need that Abraham Lincoln Kush, dog. You need to smoke the Gettysburg Address and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that shit that frees the slaves, motherfucker.
Underground Railroad shit.
Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky. Ooh,
Abraham Lincoln
Sticky
Kush.
icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky. Ooh, ooh. Sticky icky.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned. The sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire of the month on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes in the air like smoke from a
Oh god, Johnny, I can hear the stream.
salivating for a little slice of that sweet corn of desire.
It's echoing on your end.
On your marks, get ready, set, go! 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 On your marks, get ready, set, go!
There you go, I think I fixed it.
With the show!
Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, 14 floors above the floor, and from an undisclosed location from Pacific Northwest. This is the one and only TWO Stoned. I am Johnny.
And I am Marco. Welcome to
God
the show. Another Tuesday.
I gotta fix that intro.
I'm starting to think you're doing this to me on purpose.
No, not really. It's just it's pure laziness.
You would think that 49 and a half episodes by now we would get our shit together.
Oh God, how embarrassing! I was looking the other day. I'm like, we forgot episode 48.
What do you mean? It's that one interview with Mint Salad that we didn't record. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Maybe we did do. I don't know, but it's officially episode 49 and a half.
Why
Next
not?
week we will do the. This week we're off for Thanksgiving, kinda, but we're still live.
Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, nobody's off on Tuesday. Everybody's got to work on Tuesday, unfortunately. But hopefully, some of you are off tomorrow, or at least get yourself a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, tomorrow night's a notorious party night
Oh yeah,
because
oh
you know.
yeah.
Excuse me. Why do the news have to tell me what I need to talk to my family about on Thanksgiving?
Because people who watch the news are introverts who get all their information spoon-fed to them. Because, as we talked about before, if it's on TV, it must be true. But
Now, do you participate in like a large gathering for Thanksgiving with different like age groups and?
yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I have at least on one side of the family, I've got a pretty large family. Yeah.
So, you know, you got a large family. Who gives a shit what you talk about? Why does the news? This is every news story this week. And it's not just like one day. Every day they got to go, hey, this time at the dinner table, don't talk about politics. Here's things you should talk about. You're like, fuck you, news. I need the news to tell me how to run my Thanksgiving properly.
And also, you've done nothing but get us to get at each other's throats and do nothing to talk about politics for the whole entirety of the year. And now you're telling us not to talk about politics? That's literally your fucking job.
That's all you've done. And I don't know if you've noticed, but since the election, it's just like there's nothing going on.
Of course
Nobody
not.
gives a shit about anything.
No, the only thing that'll beat it is if Trump ends up getting assassinated. That's really the only thing that'll happen in between now and Trump getting elected. But once he gets sworn into office, it's going to be back to nonstop news reports about how he eats chicken weird or something like that.
Yep. Well, I guess the Domino's oven is back in the White House.
Oh God. Why Domino's? That still boggles me to this day. It's McDonald's and fucking Domino's. Why?
I don't know, but I heard some more information on this because I'm really into shit that nobody cares about.
Same.
What does the president fucking eat every day, and how does it get made? He's got Domino's ovens in his personal kitchen down in Mar-a-Lago. He's got them in the White House now. They're coming back in.
Nice.
And the ingredients. So basically, he's got a Domino's in the White House, one in Mar-a-Lago.
And coincidentally enough, he has the only ice cream machine for McDonald's that works.
Yes. Forever. I might play a McDonald's clip I did from last night that just made me angry.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Jose, you did not salt the flies correctly. Let's just go ahead and burn this whole batch.
Yeah.
All right. So we might have a tournament if we have anybody participating tonight. I have a tournament set up of fast food, but if there's nobody participating, it really kind of does not work with just me and Marco. We need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we need we need an odd number in here. Maybe we'll throw the tournament in when we get a guest on here.
So yeah, get on the chat board, and we want to get you in tonight on the brackets, the fast food brackets tonight. I'm very excited about the fast food brackets. So excited, I don't think I even loaded it up yet.
Almost like we thought of it just now.
I thought of it earlier. I'm like, this is going to be a good. What did I do with that? This is going to be a good addition to the show here. And it doesn't exist. Okay, I could have swore I downloaded it. Recent, maybe? Okay, well, all right. Well, this is going beautifully.
Yep, this is going great.
Oh,
well,
there it is. I found it. I'm very excited that I found the fast food bracket, and it's not loading. Okay, why?
If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it?
It's everything. Why will it not go? Okay. All right. This should have been done before the show. Sorry, everybody. Maybe we'll skip the fast food bracket for tonight.
All right. Well, then I'll just ask you this then. You saw the bracket then. So, what was on the list that you think would win in the end?
Okay. So I guess let me just. I have the picture here.
Yeah.
It just won't load for some reason. I don't.
Maybe it's
And
too
now-
small.
Now it's missing. Recent, maybe? There we go. Okay, so we have, I guess the first bracket would be, I'm really mad that this isn't on here. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix that problem quick. All right, so while I'm getting that, we're going to start. I'm going to tell you, first up is Chick-fil-A versus Whataburger.
Well, unfortunately, I might have to sit this one out because I'm in the Pacific Northwest and we do not have a Whataburger.
Yeah, I don't eat chicken, so we're kind of both kind of realistically.
I'm going to
go
have
ahead.
to reluctantly give it to Chick-fil-A just because I don't know much about Whataburger, honestly.
Yeah, Whataburger is great. I love it. Every time I go down to Texas, or they have them in Texas and Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they had them in Vegas. I'd eat them a lot more. I guess it'd be pretty similar to. It's pretty close to McDonald's, realistically, but better, like better meat.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
So yeah, Chick-fil-A's honestly. Let's just go by the lines, but actually, they both have huge lines.
True.
I'm trying to think. Basically, it boils down to chicken sandwich versus hamburger.
Right. And, well, I'm definitely much more of a chicken guy personally, but if I had a Whataburger burger for myself, I would like to give my own opinion on it, but I will hand it off to you since you have had both.
Well, Paz Reality says Whataburger, so I guess Whataburger will advance. Hey, Paz,
All
how
right.
you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're here. We need you here tonight because you're the tiebreaker.
Yes, we need a tiebreaker in here.
Let me
Right,
see.
so-
Let me see if I can get this bracket. I'm very excited that I just did this. In show while talking at this. I'm getting so good at this.
You'll get this juggling
Okay.
routine down eventually.
Okay, so I guess we're putting Whataburger ahead.
Yep.
Now the next one, this one's going to be interesting.
Mhm.
We have Chipotle
Okay.
versus KFC.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know if my vote should count because there is obvious bias here in my decision.
Suggesting that you probably had KFC at least 300 times last year.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But here's the thing about KFC. There's a lot of people that talk shit about KFC, and I'm not saying that they're wrong. But the reason that KFC, and your KFC in particular, is shit is because it's made by design to be done by hand and to be done proper. If it's not done proper, then it's going to be shit no matter what you do. So if your crew doesn't give a fuck, then yeah, it's going to be terrible. But if it's done proper, then it's fucking delicious.
Absolutely. That's every fast food is created to be the most delicious food out there. It's like you said, execution lacks.
Yes.
I missed the question. So we're stoned tonight. What is going to be your best option tonight after the show when you're super high like us? What are we going to get? What is our go-to fast food thing? So here's the bracket. So Chipotle,
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm
not
going
even-
KFC because I
Yeah.
fucking hate Chipotle. I really do. I
Yeah,
don't like it.
I don't know if you would even consider Chipotle fast food. I know some people would, but I don't know if I would, man. That shit ain't fast.
It has more calories than McDonald's. I don't think people realize that. It's way more unhealthy for you than a Whopper.
Well, I mean, so does KFC, but you're also eating an entire chicken.
Okay, so we're pause. He's got. Well, KFC already wins because we already got two against one.
Yeah, right. So in the so beating the qualifications, we've got Whataburger versus KFC. That'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Alright, we got-
KFC. I like. I like all. I don't eat chicken, but I like everything else that they sell. The French fries are bomb. Literally,
Yes, the
those are.
I literally just work all day snacking on those fucking fries, just all day.
I hate to be, but I think they might be the best fries in the game. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Well, I think the reason why is because at least in my KFC, literally everybody orders fries with their order. So no matter what you do, no matter what time you go in, the fries are fresh and just sprinkled on with that secret spice that they throw on there, which I know what that spice is, but I'm legally obligated not to tell you. But it's good shit.
You know, the funny thing is not one disgruntled employee has ever come out and told anybody. You guys, that was there like a certain death clause when you start to work there? If you tell anybody, they will kill you.
Well, no, it's not that they'll kill you. It's that one, they'll sue the hell out of you, and that's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario is that you just lose your job. But if you're in a position that I'm in, where they like you, then not only do you lose your job, then you lose your insurance and your health benefits, and you lose a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So it's more than just
Absolutely.
a paycheck. I kind of like going to the doctor and not having to pay shit. You know?
All right, so we got KFC. Good to go there. Next one, I can't read it. It's too small. Can you read it?
Let's see here. We got Culver's versus Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Jersey Mike's all day for me.
Yes, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Jersey Mike's, that's an easy win.
I think Culver's sucks ass. I hate those fucking flat ass burgers that they make there. The fucking, what do they call them, smash burgers or whatever, where they got the burger paper on the outside and you're just eating like a crunchy, I don't even know what that is. It just sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I can't even remember the last time I was in a Culver's, because the last time I was in a Culver's, I was severely disappointed.
Now, there's two good stoner hacks at Culver's. We'll give Culver's two things. They have the cheese curds, which are bomb.
Yeah, but
And
how can you fuck up cheese curds besides burning them, though?
that is true. But they're the only place that actually has them.
Yeah, well, Dairy Queen has cheese curds, but they charge you like fucking $8 for them or some ridiculous shit.
Yeah, and, bring a lunch because you're going to have to wait 5.5 hours.
Yeah, for real.
The other day, though, I did take a girl to the Dairy Queen, and we were in and out in like 5 minutes. I was shocked. And I'm looking around. And I'm looking around. I'm like, what's going on here? Usually you got to stand there. There's some teenage girl that gives you attitude that she's mad that she's there.
Yeah.
I go in today. There isn't mix everywhere. Usually there's fucking Blizzard mix all over the store.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I walk in. They're like, it's all, let's just say Mexican. It's all Mexican crew.
Okay.
I get in and the lady's like, how can I help you today? And I'm like, oh my God, why are you being nice to me? I'm not used to this.
Doesn't Warren Buffett own this place? Why are you so
Yes.
happy?
Aren't you making like $4 an hour in Las Vegas?
We got to get back to the list here.
Okay. And
So-
nobody really knows Culver's. Also, though, pretzel bites with the jalapeno cheese dip there at Culver's. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I'm from Wisconsin, so that's why I know so much about Culver's. That's where they're from.
Yes, but unfortunately it got pinned against Jersey Mike's, and you can't beat a fucking sandwich, man.
No, those Phillies. I mean, it's not Philadelphia, but it's better. It's the best Philly you can get, like, quickly.
Oh yeah, it's better than fucking Subway's Philly cheesesteak. That's just nasty.
Oh, I saw when they heat them up in the microwave, the meat in that little paper container.
Yep.
And you're like, oh God, you're reheating heated meat.
Yep.
That's gross.
Speaking of reheating heated meat, Culver's is knocked off the roster, and Jersey Mike's is past the qualification rounds, which leads us to Five Guys versus Taco Bell. Now, this is a tough one for me because I want to say Five Guys, but Taco Bell does kind of beat it because it is way cheaper.
Yeah, Five Guys is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculously expensive, and one of their things is like, oh, our fries are like hand cut, like we cut the potatoes ourselves. Like, yeah, that's neat. What else? Oh, we have this big box of fucking peanuts. You could eat all the peanuts you want. Bitch, this isn't the circus. Like,
People love free peanuts. They don't cost anything.
yeah, but yeah, if you're at a bar and I'm fucking drunk, then yeah, I'll munch on peanuts all goddamn day. Not when I'm waiting for my goddamn food. I'll just be eating on peanuts, going like, man, by the time my food gets here, I'm gonna eat the fries and I'm gonna be full because I ate half of this box full of goddamn peanuts.
Now I have a goddamn stomach ache and don't want to eat anything.
And I paid $25 for a burger and fries. This is bullshit.
Yeah, and then they fry them fucking soggy ass fries in that peanut oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with peanut oil for fucking French fries. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
And I'll pay $23 for a lunch if it's good.
Yeah, if it was actually worth $23, and it really isn't.
Soggy wet for fucking peanut oil fries. Well, no longer you got to fucking load your pockets up full of fucking $13 worth of peanuts to get your value.
Ugh. Yeah,
and their hamburgers aren't even that good. I don't think their hamburgers are even that good.
No, not at all. I don't get the hype for it at all. I thought for sure that Five Guys would be dead by now.
There's a certain, it's Five Guys and what's another? Long John Silver's. Those are the two restaurants I don't understand why anybody eats there, but they're still open.
Yeah. All right. Well, it sounds like we're in favor of Taco Bell then.
You know, I don't like Taco Bell,
but
god damn it, I fucking hate. Okay, Taco Bell it is.
Yep, Taco Bell it is. All right, I'm liking this progression we got so far. All right, so we got Jersey Mike's versus Taco Bell after the qualification round on the left side of the roster here. So we move over to the and then we got. So let me see. Move the screen. I'm trying to read the thing. All right, so so we got Whataburger versus KFC in the qualification round, and then we have Jersey Mike's versus Taco Bell as well. But now we have to go through the other qualification round.
Okay, we're going to the right bracket.
Yep, to the right bracket, which is McDonald's versus Panda Express.
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
That is extremely tough.
Huh.
Now, McDonald's, I eat at a lot. I eat a lot of McDonald's. I mean, because of that fucking app.
Yeah.
Every day they're up like, we got some free fries.
Yeah, you get some free fries. And there are sometimes on the apps where they're just like, hey, we noticed you haven't gone to McDonald's in like 3 days. You want a free chicken McNugget? He's like, well, yeah.
Paz is switching over to his big screen TV so he can see the bracket a little better.
I mean, that's kind of what I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Next time, I was all proud of myself. I got that up during the show, and I didn't chop it up so it'd go big screen. But whatever, we're making it through.
Yep.
All right. So McDonald's, Panda Express. Huh.
This is very much comparing apples to oranges when it comes to fast food.
Yeah, because it's not even in the same ballpark. I think I'm going Panda Express. If I just think, oh boy.
Well, I think Panda Express is another one of those restaurants that's labeled as fast food, but it realistically isn't, because you walk into a Panda Express and it's laid out like it's a fucking buffet. You know what I mean?
Yep. Food is so well cooked there, though. But I'm going. Yeah. You know what? I'm going for the upset Panda Express.
All right. I think I think I'll have to agree with you, because when you go to a good Panda Express, it's fucking delicious. But when you go to a good McDonald's, it's pretty much the same as every other McDonald's.
Yeah, except for the ones on the highway. When you're on like a road trip.
Oh, God, they don't give a fuck, man. They don't know if they're going to die in 2 hours. They don't care.
Those have been my best McDonald's experiences ever. I don't know why. It just seems like the McDonald's by the highways are way better than the ones in the city for some reason. But I'm nuts. You know.
All right. Well, it looks like the underdog Panda Express wins that one. I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
I am too.
All right. Next, we have Wendy's versus Burger King, and I think I can speak for both of us when I say Wendy's, right?
I love Burger King. I mean, that is my go-to.
You cannot base your judgment on the rodeo burger alone.
I know. Wendy's is that same situation. When it's fresh and done right, it's unstoppable. But when it's a little bit older and the meat's been sitting in that tray of water for a couple of hours and the buns are all old and dried up, and it's the worst experience ever. It's really a suicide mission going to Wendy's.
Burger King goes stale in 2 hours.
Well, Burger King, you got to eat the second it gets into your hands. There's no waiting around.
Yes.
There's no microwaving.
No.
And okay, well, I let's compare it. Realistically, it's got to be Wendy's. Their food is better. I hate to say it.
I don't. I'm pretty confident in my decision that Wendy's is better.
And Burger King, you could have won if you would fix them fucking shit fries.
Yes, fuck those stupid chicken fries. You never make them right. I have yet to go to any Burger King that makes those chicken fries right. Just figure out what the fuck is wrong with your regular fries first.
And I'm going to warn you people right now, don't even try the fried pickle. Don't even try the fried pickles. It is the grossest thing I've ever had.
Ugh, no. Why would you do that to yourself?
The number one problem with Burger King is every employee there sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I every time you roll up to Burger King, it's always dead. They're always out. I've talked about this before, but it's funny. They're always out smoking weed by the dumpster on the side of the thing, or cigarettes, and you can see them talking through the thing outside.
That literally happens to me every time when I go to a Burger King, and it takes I have to speak through the drive-through thing in order to get my order made. I understand that, but there's still a part of me that makes me want to go, motherfucker, I'm looking right at you. You know what I mean?
I can hear your headset from here.
Yeah. What is the point of this?
Oh my God! And I don't think they changed the grease at all, because every time they fry anything, they're them shitty chicken nuggets for 99 cents to the.
I'm pretty sure that they only changed the oil if they're pretty sure it's going to be set on fire.
Oh, it's just bad. The oil is so bad, and every single Burger King. We live fucking 8 states away from each other, and we have the same fucking experience.
Yes, every Burger King sucks, which is why it is not an upset to me at all that Burger King is not on this list at all. I just screw Burger King and. I don't even know what to say anymore. Just fuck Burger King.
I know, and it hurts me. It really hurts because Burger King's been my favorite since a kid.
I'm sure it used to be good at one point.
When I was dating that girl that worked there, and she would make them right off the grill for me, like take them right off of the grill and put it onto the bun right from the grill. Oh my God, it's like orgasmic. But ever since I broke up with her, I can't get burgers like that anymore. I get a fucking fuck you and the bag thrown at me through the window. So Wendy's, you win.
Yep.
All right. What's next?
Wendy's carries on, and next we have In-N-Out versus Popeyes. And again, I'm going to have to defer to your opinion on this one because we do not have In-N-Out.
Well, let's just be honest. Popeyes is straight up garbage. We did that one of our first shows. Like our clip went viral.
I remember we had one Popeyes, and it was open for about 2 years.
Oh my God!
It's just abandoned. Like the building is just fucking gone. The building's still there, but nobody even bothered to take over the building. It still has the fucking Popeyes sign on it and everything.
Yeah, In-N-Out is like high-class McDonald's, I guess would be the easiest way to describe it.
Okay.
It is a phenomenon. out here in Vegas and California.
I'm
There's
aware.
it's always a block line to get it. It's Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out have the same problem. They have too many fans, and they're too busy. But here's the other little tidbit, though, about In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. Their starting salaries are $22 an hour.
Whew, damn.
So what you get is dudes that don't want to lose their fucking jobs. Dudes that listen.
Yeah.
You'll never see dudes getting high outside the garbage can at In-N-Out.
Seems a little hypocritical coming from you, but I understand your point.
No, I understand. If I was a fast food worker, I'd love working at Burger King because you ain't got to do shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are they gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah, nobody wants this shit job anyways. I ain't changing the grease. You changing the grease? Fuck no. They can wait till tomorrow.
Someone will do it.
So I think In-N-Out, because I think Popeyes is a fucking. You think Popeyes has? You think Burger King employees are bad? I honestly think everybody that works at Popeyes is ex-felons.
Oh, it has to be. Although, because it's a Louisiana restaurant, I'm sure that maybe our southern listeners will probably defend Popeyes. And I'm sure that if I actually went to a Popeyes in Louisiana, it would be very much different. But for my Yankee ass, it's a no.
It's a no for me, too. I can't stand it. They don't have any ventilation system in there. We did that before the chicken smoke episode. All right, we'll move on.
All right, In-N-Out makes its way out of the qualifications, and finally on the right bracket we have Subway versus Domino's.
Ooh. Oh.
Now, I'm kind of upset that they didn't pick any other pizza place. They had to pick Domino's for this one.
Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, you know what? Knee-jerk reaction, I gotta pick Subway only because I hate Domino's so much as a pizza place.
Yeah, I mean, if you gave me the option right now, do you want a sub or do you want Domino's pizza? It's a sub all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, Subway.
Like, even Subway's shit little frozen pizza that they make is better than Domino's.
Yeah, weirdly enough. Subway isn't even meant for pizzas, and their pizzas are better.
Domino's, I know why Domino's is open, because they're open late.
Yes.
Every time I've been on vacation, it's fucking 12:30 at night. I'm fucking starving. I'm drunk. I need to get some pizza. And back in the day, you go through the phone book. Now you go through the phone. Pizza places closed at 9, 10, 11. What's open? Fucking Domino's. And you're sitting there eating that fucking disappointing pizza.
Yeah.
You're in New York City, for fuck's sakes. And you're sitting there crying, eating that shit pizza. I don't care what crust you use. Your toppings are all garbage. Subway it is.
Yes, Subway it is. Easy decision. All right, we passed through the qualification bracket, so now we get to move on to see who makes it to the finals. And we get over to the left side here. We have Whataburger versus KFC.
Okay, I'm going straight up Whataburger.
Well, I'm going to have to defer to my bias on this one, but again, I've never had a Whataburger, so my opinion is moot.
So we'll hold off on that one just for a second to see.
We'll come back to that one.
To see if either one of them is going to beat the next one up, which was.
The next one up, which was let me get this here, is Jersey Mike's versus Taco Bell.
Okay, Jersey Mike's all the way.
Damn, I'm actually kind of surprised by that because Taco Bell is still considerably cheaper than Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Jersey Mike's is ridiculous.
Yes.
I think it's $15 for just the sandwich.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boy, yeah, Taco Bell's been a good friend to me all these years.
Yeah. And you know exactly what you're getting. You can go to any Taco Bell and it's the exact same. You know exactly what you're getting, and it's cheap as fuck, and you don't care.
It's not, though.
It's not.
There's two. I have 2 Taco Bells within like a mile of my place right now.
Uh-huh.
So it just depends on when I go out and how high I am if I'm getting Taco Bell. One Taco Bell the shit is fresh, it's hot, it's quick, it's done perfectly. It's a Mexican crew. And then I'll go over to the other one. Let's just say it's an African American predominantly crew, and it's a little slower, and the food is ice cold, and it tastes like shit. So there is a big difference on who works. I'm not saying it in a racist way.
Okay,
I'm just saying that's just the way one. Maybe it's just the customers. I don't know, but it just seems like you know.
Yeah, I get what you're laying down here.
Yeah, I was saying most of the people working at one Taco Bell are probably really high, while the people working at the other Taco Bell are probably on a lot of cocaine.
True.
I want my fast food workers on cocaine. They're work efficient, quick and efficient.
Yeah. All right. So, you know, I can't really deny your logic on that one though. So I think Jersey Mike's does win that one. I'm actually surprised by this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, like right now, because I'm kind of hungry again. Like, what would I order right now between the two? And I think if I had the choice and they were both open, definitely Jersey. Taco Bell is like, fuck, nothing else is open.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's last ditch effort.
Because we all know when we're out partying all night, we have two options. Well, there's three. You have Denny's and IHOP,
yep,
or you have Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's about it.
And the problems with the Denny's and IHOP, that's going to be an additional 3 hours to your night.
Oh, yeah. Well, because you can't just fucking... You just got to stroll in there and just be like, yeah, I just want pancakes and coffee. You're not just going to stay there for pancakes and coffee.
And the other thing is those restaurants are too well lit. So if you know, when you're picking chicks up at the club and then you take them to the restaurant, oh my God, you sober up quickly if you get to see what they really look like. Especially at night after the makeup's starting to run down their faces and
yeah, they stopped paying attention to that shit.
So I prefer to take them in a dark car, get to Taco Bell through the drive-thru, and take them back to my dark place.
So it sounds like Jersey Mike's then.
I think Jersey Mike's. I don't know. I'm not a big Jersey Mike's fan, but I seem to be tonight for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. This is actually very massive upset for me. I am not a huge Jersey Mike's fan at all, but they are making it through this roster. This is insane.
God, Jersey Mike. I don't even like Jersey Mike. I think he's an asshole. He just made $8 billion. He sold that fucking shitty sandwich place for.
I mean, good for him. $8 billion. The Colonel sold KFC for $2 million.
And he thought he was ripping everybody off.
Yeah, he thought he walked away with a good fucking deal. Nope.
Fucking putting his watch back in his little tiny watch in his little watch pocket.
Yeah.
Strutting along with his cane. Stupid motherfuckers.
I'm rich, bitch.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Jersey Mike's KFC.
All right, well, we still haven't decided on Whataburger versus KFC.
We're split there. I think we're kind of split on that one.
Yeah. So, what do we think would be a good pit against Jersey Mike's? Because my vote's for KFC on this one.
All right, I'm going to go with KFC. Just because Whataburger's really not available to a lot of people. And a lot of people don't understand what it tastes like and what it's about. But I tell you one thing. It's literally the Texas version of it. It's great. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Or... in other cases, depending on which restaurant you go to, it sucks. Either way. I've had great Whataburger and I've had terrible Whataburger.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, I've had good KFC and bad KFC. And I'm the one who works at the good KFC. So.
Yeah, and what an advantage to be able to actually make your own meal to correctly. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, you have no idea what satisfaction I get knowing that literally everyone who works there eats my chicken. Even my boss eats my chicken. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's different. It's different because when you know people at the fast food restaurant, they hook you up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. All right, so it looks like KFC is going up against Jersey Mike's for the semifinals. But now we have Panda Express versus Wendy's. Again, Panda Express is really throwing us through a loop on this one because it's very unique.
Exactly. Fucking A, man. This list is not turning out the way I expected it to be when I first looked at it.
No, whoever organized this was either an evil mastermind or a fucking idiot.
Oh, God. How do you kill 45 minutes? Do a tournament.
Yeah, do a tournament.
Genius, Johnny. Not a lot of flipping of the clips. All right.
What do you mean? This is the clip. We're looking at it.
Exactly. Okay, so we got KFC versus Jersey Mike's, and we got the Wendy's versus, you said...
Panda Express.
Oh, boy. Frosties, no Frosties. French fries, no French fries.
Yeah.
Chicken. Taste from the Orient, change of pace. I'm shooting Panda Express. I'm going Panda Express. I don't know why. I think it might be the cute panda.
The panda's doing it for you more than the Wendy's girl, huh?
Yeah, it was the mom right across her chest.
All right. I think
that ruined Wendy for me. The second somebody said that when her necklace spells out mom, and now I can't look at her anymore.
You know what? I think I'll have to agree with you on that one. I think Panda Express does have I think it has a unique role in the fast food industry for a reason, and I think it'll make it to the semifinals. Maybe not the finals, but we'll see what happens here when we pit. Let's see here: In-N-Out versus Subway.
Okay, well, In-N-Out hands down.
I mean, Subway. It's a sandwich place. You get sandwiches, but In-N-Out, like you said, it's a more intricate and more well-efforted McDonald's. It's burgers and fries and a whole bunch of other shit.
Nice try, Subway, but you had a really weak competitor. But unfortunately, you stepped into where the big boys play, and you ain't even close.
Yeah, if you were pitted against Jersey Mike's, you would have won, maybe, but nah. You had to go up against In-N-Out, unfortunately.
So now we got In-N-Out, Panda Express.
Yep. And then we have Jersey Mike's and
KFC.
KFC for the semifinals. And I am going to have to lean into my bias again and say KFC. You are not going to feed an entire family at Jersey Mike's.
No. Not unless you got about $100. I'm not even joking. A family of 5 goes to Jersey Mike's. It's $100.
Yeah, and I've heard people complain about the prices of the buckets of chicken before, and I understand that it's a lot of money. But let me put it to you this way: a 16-piece bucket of chicken, right? How much is that in Vegas?
At KFC?
Yeah.
I think it's $12.99
for a 16-piece.
Oh, no, I thought you said 12-piece.
Oh, no. I'm talking about like just a 16-piece bucket.
Oh, so it's got to be $18.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you could complain about like 16 pieces of chicken for 18, 20, 25, 30, whatever the fuck they're charging at your KFC. But if you're going to sit there and tell me that you're going to complain about me handing you a bucket of 16 pieces of chicken, I'm going to slide that to you and say, I dare you to eat this entire bucket of chicken right now. Because you don't realize that 16 pieces is 4 whole chickens worth of meat. You're telling me that you can eat 4 whole chickens worth of meat and you're bitching? Like...
And just think of 4 chickens are only worth $18.
Yeah. Do you have any idea how many chickens are slaughtered every day just for KFC? Like,
that is ridiculous thinking about it that way. Holy shit.
Yeah. Chicken math is fucking insane when you really crunch the numbers, man.
Like most families have 4 to 6 chickens. That wipes out the whole herd, just one meal at KFC.
Yeah, and there are people that straight up just say like, "Oh, we have the family coming over for like a big family gathering or somebody's birthday. It's like we're gonna order 2 16 pieces of original piece chicken and an 8 piece of extra crispy." And again, a 16 piece is 8 chickens. So that's 16 and 20. You just order 20 chickens worth of meat to feed your whole family, and you're bitching about how long it takes.
Yeah. And now, does the chicken come pre-fried?
No.
Oh, do you got to bread it and everything there?
Yes. Literally everything is done by hand.
Huh. I always thought it was just frozen like Tyson chicken you dumped in the. But that's real live fresh chicken.
Yeah, it's real fresh chicken. All we do is just dip it in the water, cover it in the flour and the spice mix. And I can tell you this: I'm not gonna get sued if I tell you this. It's it's literally just dip it in water and mix it with the flour and the spice mix. That's literally it.
So I think KFC wins.
Yep, I have to agree. KFC is going to make it to the finals.
KFC is your friend if you're poor. Really, you get that bowl meal for like $5. Was it like $5?
Yeah, that fucking famous bowl. Like my uncle was fucking dying of cancer and he couldn't eat a damn thing. But you put a famous bowl in front of him, oh, he wolfed that shit down.
Our shit's so good, people that can't eat it.
Yeah, literally a man dying of cancer ate a famous bowl like it was his last meal.
How in the fuck did KFC survive this bracket? They are the championship. KFC is in the championship round. How is that?
I know. I have no fucking idea, man. It might be because of my bias. It might be my bias, but I like to think that it at least made it this far. It might not win, but I'll still be proud of it if it made it this far.
Yeah, and I'm putting my personal taste aside. I do not eat chicken, but like I said, I will eat all of this. The sides are, when you're stoned, sides are the best when you're high. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, some French fries and some mac and cheese when you're stoned. Oh, my brother.
Yeah. How can you beat mac and cheese, man? Mac and cheese is so goddamn good.
And them fucking mashed potatoes, them frozen shitty ass mashed potatoes are the greatest mashed potatoes ever created. I don't know. I don't even know what those are. I know you ain't cutting potatoes in the back, but that processed mashed potatoes, oh my God, it's the best.
It's so good, man. Again, yeah, I'm not sure what it is exactly. But it's yeah, you are right. We aren't exactly mashing potatoes in the back, but it is good shit. All right, so KFC is in the fucking finals. Holy shit!
They're in the Super Bowl of fast food, according to Two Stoned.
According to this list, we're going to have to get another bracket of different restaurants, and then have the champion of that one fight whoever wins this one.
Hey, I just thought of something super cool. Maybe we could add an ERS on the end of the show, or Two Stoned-ers.
Stoned-ers.
That's trippy. That's not going to fly when I get sober later. So let's keep going.
All right. So to settle who's going up against KFC in the finals, we have what was it? It was Panda Express versus In-N-Out.
Ooh. Everybody's every raves about this In-N-Out, and it's okay, but it's not to the level like Fuddruckers kills them. You know what I mean? It's not like they're the greatest fucking hamburger ever made. It's not that great. It's consistent though.
It's got to be like it's got to be like Sonic's, right? Where it's just the allure of like a drive-in diner, you know.
Yeah, it's the burgers are good. I'm not to win the championship though. I don't know. Their fries are straight up garbage. They're not good.
Yeah, if you're going up against KFC, you got to have some good fries. But Panda Express has no fries.
They do not, because you do not need them because you're filled up with MSG.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't know. I think In-N-Out is like, how do I explain it? In-N-Out is like everybody says that the guy's cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like at school, like there's the popular guy, and everybody's like, "Hey, man, that guy's the coolest guy in school." And you're like, really? Yeah, everybody thinks he's cool. And then when you meet him, the guy's a fucking dork. That's what In-N-Out is to me. It's like everybody tells you how fucking wonderful it is and how great it is. And then when you get there and you eat it, you're like, nothing special.
Yeah, it's a burger.
And I'm talking, there's nothing better than a fucking Chinese, a Panda Express in the middle of the night if it was open 24 hours. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that Mongolian beef is just, it's fucking crazy good.
You gotta shit your guts out when you wake up in the morning, but it's gonna be worth it.
It is. I like to throw a little bit of hot sauce on top of it.
Yeah. So it sounds like we're going. It sounds like we're going with Panda Express on this one.
Okay, so now we got Panda Express versus KFC.
All right. Now, I think I'll take the side of KFC on this one. As somebody who works for KFC, I will be in their quarter, and I guess you'll be in the Panda Express quarter.
I'm thinking outside of what I like and what is better, realistically, when you're high.
Yes.
That's what this list is. This isn't like who is the best. It's just like what's going to satisfy your needs when you're high the best.
Yeah. Well,
And I feel good about disqualifying In-N-Out because when you're high, you don't want to wait an hour and a half in a fucking drive-through lane. You might accidentally smash into somebody.
Yes. Yeah, true. But Panda Express has slowly become that, though. It's becoming more and more popular because people are starting to really like it more because I guess they did something. They did something right, and they changed something, and people are starting to like it. And it's getting really popular now, and it's pretty much like a buffet restaurant at this point.
It's that way. The drive-thrus are like In-N-Outs. So the lines are crazy long.
Yeah.
It takes forever to get a DoorDash to you. The poor DoorDash drivers just sit there and wait.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and I think that might be Panda Express's downfall is that it's a fast food Chinese restaurant. And so if you're trying to make a fast food thing that is not exactly authentically Chinese, but it is supposed to be Chinese food, you're basically making a mockery of something that is supposed to be done with like care and attentiveness. You know what I mean? So if you're making a mockery of something like that, then it's still going to take you some time, especially for the demand that Panda Express is coming out with. Whereas KFC has had that kind of demand for almost 100 years. They figured it out, you know.
And Panda Express is kind of a new thing. Panda Express at one time was just a treat you got at the mall once a month.
Yeah.
There was no other Panda Expresses but now the malls are gone. And I see a new Panda Express being built every day. It's kind of like a Dollar General out in the middle of nowhere.
I know, and the drive-thrus are always fucking packed. It's the craziest shit.
I mean, literally, if you were a millionaire and you won the lottery of getting one of those franchises of a Chick-fil-A or it's just a license to print money now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There has to be some sort of fucking money laundering thing behind fast food. There has to be.
You know, when I looked at this earlier, I'm like, Burger King's got this shit. They didn't even make it out the first round.
No, they didn't even fucking try. It was an absolute piss poor effort.
So, Panda's Coke. Oh man, you know, Coke Pepsi though. We got a Coke Pepsi thing going on.
Oh god damn it! Don't you pull this Coke Pepsi bullshit on this goddamn tier list.
At the championship, does it boil down to my hatred of Pepsi that much?
Does Panda Express have Sweet Lightning?
They do not have Sweet Lightning.
Do you know where else you can get Sweet Lightning?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
No, I'm really digging. Now, Panda Express does have the Coke in the paper cups.
So what?
It's got the crushed ice, what I like. But
okay,
the Coke mix is shit at Panda. Their Coke is shit there. So that Now, if the Coca-Cola was a McDonald's quality Coke at Panda Express, I would have fought you for it. But since their Coke is shit and they can't get their Coke game together, I'm going KFC.
Well, this is a. I would show my coworkers this video if it wouldn't be a violation of my contract of some kind. I don't know what. I'm sure I did something I shouldn't have. So I'd rather not push it. But I'm sure that they will be very happy to know that I fairly and justly and did not coerce this in any way put KFC at the top of this list and claim victory.
There really wasn't a big fight for me. And if you told me at the beginning of this that KFC was going to win, I would have told you no.
I thought KFC was going to put up a good fight at least.
The bracket, yeah. It was a very favorable bracket to KFC. Let's just put it that way.
Well, it was obviously set up for Chick-fil-A to beat KFC or to fight KFC. That's what the obvious setup is, at least to me looking at it. But we picked Whataburger over Chick-fil-A. So it just completely threw the whole idea out of whack.
And people in Georgia are screaming about the Chick-fil-A. People in Texas are fucking pissed about the Whataburger.
We gave you Whataburger into the semifinals. What do you want from us?
Yeah, I mean, it was just as strong as Subway, for Christ's sakes.
Maybe if you expanded into my fucking territory, maybe I would go work at Whataburger instead of KFC. What do you want from me?
I want to do more shows like this because this was the easiest hour I've done in my entire life.
Yeah, right. Actually,
oh my god.
There was one idea that I've been thinking of, but I'm not sure how we would set it up. I think we would need a computer in order to make that happen. But there was a thing I came across where I'm sure that you know of Pokemon. I know that you know of Pokemon, right?
Okay, I'll admit something to you.
Yes.
I was working with this hot 19-year-old chick. I mean, she was just smoking hot.
Yes.
And she was into Pokemon super hard, so I became a Pokemon guy, and we went out every night.
Okay.
Doing the game on the phone.
Okay,
yeah, so I'm a bit of a Pokemon novice. I hated every minute of it, but it got me laid, so I did it.
Okay, I mean that's fair. I can't blame you for that one. But there is a thing that I stumbled across. I think at this point there's over 1,600 Pokemon in the Pokemon games. And someone went through the effort of making a smash or pass tier list for all of the Pokemon.
Oh, no.
I want to make you go through that gauntlet. And it's not a testament to see what Pokemon you would fuck. It's a testament to what Pokemon you wouldn't fuck.
1,600 Pokemon. That's going to... Yeah, you know what? We can do that live.
That's what... But it's literally just yes or no. Would you fuck this thing 1,600 times? You know what I mean?
I think I'm going to do a. That sounds like mark that down.
Okay, I'll see what I can do and what we'll need to get this going because I want to leave it up to you and your decision, and I don't want to persuade your opinion on those at all. But I know for a fact that there are going to be some where I can't help but jump in and be like, hold on, explain your fucking logic on this one. You know what I mean?
After a few drinks, Pikachu's rosy cheeks turned me on every time.
I immediately regret this idea.
You're just like, I hope he's so stoned right now he forgot we talked about this.
Yeah, thank God I'm the only one who listens back to these.
In the meantime, I'm on Amazon downloading Pokemon costumes to go roleplay with.
What? You wanted me to do research, right?
Yeah, and pause. Hopefully you're sitting on the big screen thinking that ordering some KFC. I hope.
Yes, order some KFC for me. I hope that the KFC near you actually gives a fuck about their jobs.
So KFC, you've won a contest. Lonely
yes.
KFC.
Believe it or not, you've actually won something for once. It ain't much, but you won something.
I mean, you beat out the top 30. Was it 30? Did we do 32 or 16? I think it was 32. 2,
16.
4, 6, 8, 16. So out of 16 teams, you're the number one team. Way to go, KFC. You know, maybe we should send. No, we're not. We're not going to go that far.
I don't think KFC needs our support. I think they think they're doing just fine.
They're doing just fine. I don't think we should send them a trophy.
Yeah, just send them a giant brass cock.
So big shout out to KFC. You won, and you actually won a guy that doesn't eat chicken.
Yeah, that is ultimately very surprising to me. You are not a fan of fast food chicken or chicken in general, but the sides are what did it in the end.
When I took a chick to KFC and had that experience of the pot pie, motherfuckers, and your hour-long pot pies.
Listen, man, that is not my department. I have nothing to do with the pot pies. You cannot blame me for that one.
And she's like, you want some fries? They're gonna get cold. Do you have a couple of fries? I'm like, I don't want those fucking chicken fries. Fuck that. She's like, there's no chicken in the French fries. I'm like, really? I thought they were chicken fries this whole time. I thought they were like chicken strips. I didn't know they were real French fries.
I know I know that was a trip for me too. I was like, wait, there's French fries at KFC? Huh? Imagine that. Well,
and then I took a bite of one, and I'm like, oh my god, that's what a French fry should be. It literally is the best French fry.
It fucking is. And anybody who wants to talk shit about KFC, yeah, it's because your KFC is shit. And your employees don't fucking care. If you went to one where the employees actually care, it'll be the best damn chicken you've ever had in your fucking life.
Yeah, and you can pull up and you're like, I want a large fry and a sweet lightning in your car under a minute.
Motherfucker, if you wanted it, he's like, oh, this large cup isn't big enough for you? Oh, okay. Here's a fucking bag of sweet lightning that is screwed on and sealed. Here you go, buddy.
Oh my god. KFC, man, big surprise winner tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe not a surprise to those of you listening who know about my bias, but I am surprised that it won. I thought it would be a valiant effort at the very least.
And I am absolutely Rain Man when it comes to fast food because that's all I eat. I don't have a wife. I don't cook. I eat out. Every meal is takeout. I haven't cooked one thing I'll throw one of those like lasagnas in a microwave once in a while. But other than that, that's about it.
Oh, that's some real bachelor cooking there. Microwave lasagna.
Oh, it is. It sucks so bad. It's got to go in for like a half hour in the microwave. And it just burns the living fuck out of the outside of it. You can't eat it, so you get like 3 bites of it.
I know something that might actually change your life. How do you feel about ramen? You like ramen?
I do not.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, maybe this will get you to like ramen. So if you do it the way that you're supposed to, which is, you put it in the fucking hot water and you tear the packet in and you let it soak and it turns into noodles and you eat it. Like, yeah, it's ramen, whatever. But here is how I make ramen, right? So you pretty much just boil the noodles like you normally do and you get them soft like you're just boiling any other noodles. But once the noodles are boiled, you strain them and then you take the packet and you put it in a bowl and put water in the bowl and you mix that and warm it up in the microwave. And then once that liquid is warm, you take the noodles and you put it on a frying pan. And when the frying pan's hot, you mix the seasoning, the water, and the fucking noodles in there. And then you throw in eggs, vegetables, spices, whatever you want to throw in there. And boom, you got fucking stir fry.
Yeah, it's the smell of it reminds me of prison. That was like, you reminded me of my roommate Neil. He would do that same type of dish on the hot plate.
Yeah. How do you think I fucking figured it out, man? not Not from prison, but it's just I was fucking dirt poor at one point. I had to figure out how to eat.
Oh, I did too. I used to do pizza ramen.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, I do the
Uh,
ramen noodles. I would throw in a can of tomatoes, like just chopped tomatoes.
I'll never forget the day when one of my black friends showed me what ghetto chips were. He's like, "Hey, man, you want some ghetto chips?" I was like, "What the hell are ghetto chips?" And he just grabs a fucking pack of ramen, crunches it up in the bag, and then tears open the packet and pours it in, shakes it up, and hands it to me. I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yep. Oh man, that shit. People trade ass for that in prison.
Good to know.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not an episode. I'm a stoner. I don't know a lot of things, but I know food. I know
Oh,
shitty
absolutely.
food.
Yeah,
You know.
dude, yeah. If it wasn't for stoners, I'm pretty sure that at least 20% of the profits of fast food would not exist.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for my buddy Angelo that owns the Italian restaurant up the street, I don't know what I'd probably starve to death.
Oh yeah, having that's got to be so fucking nice to just have a buddy in a fucking restaurant, not just a fast food restaurant, but an actual restaurant. That's got to be nice.
No, it's great. And then he takes extra. Like he lives. The other cool thing is why I eat there so much is he lives in the building. So at the end of the night, I'll call him up. I go, anything that didn't pick any orders up or anything, man, just bring it over and I'll throw you $100. You know.
Damn.
So every once in a while, he'll come over. He's like a pizza, and he's like, "Hey, here's $50 or whatever." But so that's another guy I know. So when I order a pizza from him, I get the Angelo pizza. You know, I don't get the fucking Zit Kid pizza.
Yeah, the Domino's pizza.
So I guess Angelo would be probably the closest thing that I have to a wife.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I eat out. Let's do the math really quick. I eat out every day.
Mm-hmm.
Usually 2-3 times. Usually twice a day. A little light lunch. Usually just a Big Mac for lunch, and then. I'm surprised Fat Burger wasn't on the list. That would have won for me, but that's all part of the time.
Need I just point out that you said a light lunch was a Big Mac?
Yes. Oh boy! All right, we gotta go see a dietitian about that. Maybe.
Well, you are 6, but I mean, you are 6'4", so you do need more calories than the average person, right?
Exactly. So I do know food. That's really I know weed and I know food. So, okay, so I don't need a wife to cook for me. I have usually Mexicans cook for me every day. Realistically, 90% of the kitchens now are Mexican, right? Like at Chili's and Applebee's and all those kinds of places.
Oh yeah, totally, for sure.
And they pay great, but the volume of food those guys have to put out is insane.
Oh yeah, well, how many people go into there? Like, especially when Applebee's is selling out like fucking $2 margaritas. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have a whole bunch of these fucking middle-aged white girls just coming in, getting absolutely fucking hammered on margaritas, just ordering shit.
Yeah, Chili's is now the number 2 sit-down restaurant.
Fucking how?
They were 12
Yeah, they
during the
sucked.
pandemic. And I love Chili's. Chili's to me is like I love their fajitas are the greatest things ever made. But
Again, I haven't been to a Chili's in a hot minute because back when I would go to Chili's, they were hot garbage. But maybe they changed it over time, and maybe the pandemic scared them.
oh, those burgers are straight up bomb, bro. These new burgers they got, they're like almost an inch thick, grilled. And then they throw a fucking chopped onions, mustard, lettuce, tomato, the whole works on it. It's like that. You get that, chips, fries, and a Coke for $11. And this is at Chili's. It's cheaper than a Big Mac meal. That's why Chili's is killing everybody.
Well, they're obviously climbing up the ladder real fast, but not on our list.
Didn't even make the bracket that I found today. But I listened. I really like to see guys come in and make a business better, and want
Yes.
to see how they did it. And he said that everybody's bitching that McDonald's food's too expensive, and he goes, everybody thinks that Chili's food is too expensive, so let's just do a $10 burger deal and see how it works. Now every fucking Chili's in the country is packed. There's lines out the door.
But you're still paying $10 for a burger and a drink and fries.
Yes, which
That's
is still
bullshit.
cheaper. It's cheaper than a Big Mac meal.
Whoop you fucking do. It's still $10 for a fucking burger.
No, but you get chips and dip also. Unlimited chips and dip.
That's if you but that's if you eat in. They're not gonna just give you more fucking chips and dip in the drive-thru.
Hey, Chili's, throw us some money. I'm really fighting for you.
Yeah, you unfortunately I'm contractually obligated to not sell out. But Johnny will sell out to you in a heartbeat.
So we have a flawless 16-team bracket, no argument. I bring up Chili's, and you're like, no, fuck Chili's. I would say retry Chili's. It's a bargain Tuesdays. You can get yourself an old timer for $7.99 with fries.
You know what? I'm willing to put my hatred of Chili's aside, and I will give it a try next time I need to find one first. I'm not sure if there is a Chili's around here, but if there is, I'll give it a try.
It's weird. It's like Chili's was dead, man. It was over. And now the Chili's that stuck with it are killing it. Waitresses are coming home with $300 a night. I mean, it is the big thing. He said people are going to come in. They're going to come in for the $10 burger. There's going to be a game up, and they're only like, you know what? I'll take a beer. How much is a beer? $6. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And before you know it, the guy's ordered 10 beers. He's there for 2.5 hours. He's ordered more hors d'oeuvres. He walks out with a $100 bill. I brought him in for $10. It's like the guy's doing the $10 oil changes. That's what Chili's is doing to you.
I mean, evidently it's fucking working. Whatever he's doing is working. And
They did make a huge upgrade to the food. There's definitely, since that guy's took over, been a huge upgrade to the food. And I don't get paid by Chili's, but everybody go check it out tomorrow. Trust me.
I might just have to do that.
It's a good pre-Thanksgiving lunch.
Yeah, just in case your Thanksgiving's gonna suck and you know it. Just go in tomorrow, get yourself full on Chili's, and take some home with you.
All right, well, let's get away from the food. The thing I was trying to say earlier, and I'm high again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get this under control. But I pay for. I don't have to have a wife to cook for me. I pay. A woman comes to my place 3 times a week and cleans. And I did the math. 1 year of living with my wife compared to living single, and I saved about 37% being single. So I'm just putting that out there, guys.
Damn.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper to have a chick clean your house than to pay for her nails. That's a fact.
Yeah. Are you actually telling me that you somehow turned a profit from getting divorced?
Yes, I did. I did better this year being divorced. I spent a lot less money.
How does that work?
It's because your wife is just constantly sucking the money out of you. It doesn't stop.
I know, but you got divorced this year, right?
Yeah, well, it's been eight months.
Okay. So you had to pay the retainer, right?
Yeah, I mean, the wife thing, by the way, I'll always be in the red with the wife because that cost me a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah, I bet. You think after the third wife you would have learned by now?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think this one was gonna take me to the cleaners. She was so nice. I still like her. I still have nice things to say. I have nothing bad to say.
That's good.
Because in divorce, I can't say anything bad on the radio. I'll be fucking steel-toed.
That's probably the smartest thing you've ever said.
Like, Johnny, you got ape shit on everybody for the littlest things, but you wouldn't say one bad thing to the woman that took all your money, and I'm like, absolutely not.
You have no idea what this woman knows about me.
Yeah, and I don't want her to take any more.
Yes.
So she's always going to be on my top shelf. She's always welcome at my table.
She's welcome back at any time. Yes, she's my ex. Let's just leave it at that.
And I found the best put down, I think, this week is now I tell people, I says, somebody like you would never be welcome at my table. Makes them think for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes them think, what fucking year is this?
And what table are we going to? I don't even know
what
you. You're a
table?
stranger.
Wait, are you like preemptively kicking me out from a table that I'm not sitting in?
Yeah. Why? Why is this? Why would I not be by your table? I go, because you're drinking a fucking Pepsi, queer. All right, let's go.
And now it's a fight.
One thing I wanted to bring up, what do you want to do? 15 more, maybe?
Sure.
2.5 more. I could go all night, but I'm really jacked up on Diet Cokes and love and hope and respect for the radio. So we're gonna keep it going, folks.
Hell yeah. Let's keep the gravy train rolling because there's only a dozen of you listening, but who cares?
And I still have a picture of Paz. He's right now sitting on his couch with his hand in his pants like Al Bundy, legs spread open, kicking back, looking at his DoorDash app, thinking about getting some of them KFC fries right now.
Man, I'm thinking about getting the KFC fries right now, and they're closed.
Oh, man. I just wish... Like, I live in Las Vegas, and a lot of the shit, it's hard to get at night. I can't even imagine being where you're at, in like a smaller town. I think everything's just done at 10, probably, where you live.
Dinner rush is fucking crazy because it's everybody and their mom taking their kids out to go get food after school or something, or it's tourists, or it's DoorDash people. And it's just constantly fucking busy. But then once the dinner rush is over around like 7:30, 8 or something like that, it's just dead. It turns into like a fucking Stephen King movie where there's just nothing.
There's nothing worse than being at work and having nothing to do.
Absolutely. I'm getting paid to shove my thumb on my ass. I could be doing this for free at home. Why are you wasting my time with this?
And then anytime you get involved in anything, all of a sudden the customer will pop. You're like, motherfucker, can you see I'm watching a movie? That one person's come into this son of a bitch.
I know, the universe knows I'm supposed to be working right now. This is bullshit.
Oh. You know what else is bullshit? Meet and greets. Have you seen these meet and greet? For those of you that don't know the lingo that are in the industry, like Marco, we have. Oh my God! Nas sent over you guys' rehearsal. Can't wait to play that later. You guys are rocking it up.
Oh no!
God.
Don't embarrass me like this. I wasn't ready for this.
He's taped every rehearsal, everything. So I'm going to play that later. But I wanted to get into the meet and greets, which I know a lot of. I'm not going to name drop anybody, but I've met a lot of living in Los Angeles and being a writer on television and movies. I've run into a few celebrities over the years, and never once did I go, "Hey, you think I can get a picture? Hey, can I get an autograph?"
Sure.
What is that?
Sure.
What is that? What is this fascination of getting a picture? Do you know? Do you have it?
I don't. I mean, there's only like a select few people that I could possibly think of. But again, those are like musicians. You know what I mean? There's like people that I severely respect and I would love to get a picture of just to, just to say that I've met them and just prove that, like, yeah, I met this dude on the sidewalk. Here's proof. But that's about it. That's the only reason why I would get a picture is just to prove it, because nobody would believe I bumped into Johnny Depp on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. And then you tell people, and then like 3 days later, nobody gives a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? It's not like it's going to give you eternal coolness. It gives you coolness for a certain amount of hours, and then it's over.
Yeah, it's just a neat story. That's all it is. It's just taking up data on your phone.
Except when it shows up on your Facebook memories and you get to show everybody one more time.
Yeah. Then you have a legitimate reason to brag about it again. It's like, oh, look at what Facebook did. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and I might know a thing or two about Johnny Hum. Send you a picture, kid. All right, let's get it going. Be that Hollywood asshole. Oh God. I'm surprised. I didn't own a firearm in California because I would have murdered several of those fucking people. But back to the meet and greets.
Yes.
Johnny's really in bad form tonight, and I apologize. But what else can we do?
What is this about the meet and greets? What did they tell you?
Okay, so you gotta. So everybody going to the concert isn't enough. You gotta go meet them.
Yep.
And I'm a huge music fan. I've been to I used to go to every fucking concert known to man when I was a kid. The older you get, the less concerts you go to. I don't know what it is.
They got more expensive.
Because when you're 18 years old, you'll go to a fucking basement with no lights that smells like piss, with guys blowing each other if there's a kick-ass band there. It doesn't matter. You're just going to see a cool band.
Yeah, well, and also depending on the band that you're going to, what are you complaining about? This is just setting the tone, feeling like that you're going to get stabbed at any second. That's part of the vibe of going to see fucking Slayer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Just going and seeing my friends' bands growing up, and that these fucking opening a door, and I seen guys putting needles in their arms for the first time, and you're like, whoa, that happens? People actually, I thought that was I didn't know people actually did that.
Yeah, I thought that was a prop in a movie.
That should be a whole episode, Innocent Johnny. What?
Yeah,
heroin?
Yeah, a peek into what sober Johnny would have been like if he lived his life as a straight edge person.
Cocaine? No way. Isn't that illegal?
No, I only drink Coca-Cola like the good Lord intended.
A quick cocaine hack: if you're going to go to get some strippers with some coke, you can get it now. It's called booger sugar.
Oh yeah, we talked about that when we had Papa Shango on there.
Papa Shango on there.
I keep forgetting to ask him if he actually got some booger sugar. He seemed interested in it when you were talking to him about it.
I saw something I tried to clip earlier and the sound didn't work. I want him to maybe ask him if it would work. A guy put a glow stick in a 22 and fired it, and the fucking glow stick went fucking up in the air.
Yeah,
it was super cool.
I mean, yeah, I'm surprised it didn't explode.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you put shit in the chamber, wouldn't it just blow up in your hand?
If it blocks the... Okay, so the cartridge of the bullet, that is where the powder is, where the explosion comes from, right? So the explosion is what sends the bullet through the chamber. If what it is that is in the chamber is small enough to be pushed by the bullet, then the bullet's just going to push it out. But if it's blocked enough to where it doesn't matter if the bullet can push it out or not, well, then all those gases can't escape. And that's when your gun explodes.
So that was probably fake. You know, these fake videos are going to get people killed.
It might have been fake. It maybe not. I don't know. Again, I'm not willing to try it because I don't want to get fucking 22, get my 22 rifle out and get it covered in fucking glow stick juice. I don't know what the hell it is, but I'm pretty sure it gives you some sort of fucking leukemia. That's why it's trapped in that fucking plastic thing.
Oh, that's why all the kids that went to the roller disco in the 80s have cancer.
Yeah, yeah, because they had them all around their necks and around their wrists and their ankles and shit.
The other thing too is the glow stick community transferred into gay.
I mean, is that really a shocking development?
Because growing up, I put rainbow everything on glow sticks. Growing up at the roller rink, fuck yeah. When I'm at skee ball, fucking played skee ball for an hour and a half. Got the bracelet and the necklace combo. And now you just see naked, oiled up gay men wearing that stuff.
Well, see, nothing has changed, Johnny. You just need assless chaps.
Oh, God, that would leave stains everywhere.
True. Yeah. I really don't know how people can walk around in those. Like, if you're a cowboy and you're walking around with fucking leather chaps, that makes fucking sense because that's part of your job. But if you're just walking around with assless chaps and nothing else and your ass is hanging out, how is that comfortable in any capacity?
I don't know. David Lee Roth was notorious for that.
Yeah, but he was only doing that as a bit for like a couple hours at most.
I don't know. I think one day we're going to find out that David Lee Roth is gay as fuck. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Hey, for all we know, he might be bi-curious.
Oh, God. I think he just got sick of pussy. It's like, I guess if you eat pizza every day, eventually you want to go get a burger, you know?
You know what? I don't think that is yet to happen to me. I don't think that's a thing. But if that ever changes, I'll be sure to let you know.
Just ask Jack Black.
And that happened quick.
All right, getting back to the meet and greets. So I've been thinking about it for a while. These people are paying $10,000.
Yeah, for an autograph, a picture, and just to talk to the band for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was watching this thing. Some guy, he kind of looks like the Geico caveman, did a video on meeting Ace Frehley and getting the guitar, and he paid $3,500 for it. He shows up, and he's like, "Where's the guitar?" And they're like, huh? What guitar?" Because I paid $3,500 I paid for the guitar and have Ace sign it and take a picture. Well, he's not signing. He goes, "No, I paid to have the guitar signed." They're like, "We don't know anything about a guitar."
Wow.
Well, I just drove, I don't know, for 3 days to get here to get my guitar signed by Ace Frehley. So the guy goes to Guitar Center, buys an $80 Epiphone Les Paul, and has Ace sign it for him. And he was supposed to have this custom-made Gibson limited edition guitar.
I mean, he got the signature, but I don't know if a signature from Ace Frehley on an $80 guitar was worth $3,500.
No, it would never be that much. An Ace Frehley guitar from Gibson is $2,700, like top of the line.
Yeah, so you're telling me that Ace Frehley's signature is worth $800 on top of the $2,700 guitar? Are you out of your mind?
Exactly. So the guy goes there, gives him the guitar. The guitar's sitting there, and Ace goes, "Hold on a second." This is when he's breaking up with he's breaking up with his wife while he's standing there, and Ace is trying to text like old man.
Oh.
And at the moment, him and his wife are splitting up. So now this guy is standing there going, "Hey, I gave you this money. Sign the guitar." And in the meantime, Ace Frehley's life is crumbling on his fingertips. And he's got 200 people that spent all his money to see him. So now he has to be put the phone down and pretend nothing's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy was cheated. He didn't give him the time. He barely took the picture. He didn't even look at he didn't even personalize the signature, on and on and on. Just a fucking crybaby. And I'm like, if you spent $3,500 to get an 80-year-old's autograph, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, man. What the fuck did you expect? Even if it was, dude, if it was $3,500 for that meet and greet with fucking Jesus, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
$3,500 just to go talk to that guy? You out of your fucking mind?
I would rather take my chances of meeting the guy at the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, realistically.
Or something.
Yeah, I have a fucking buddy of mine who I didn't know this, but when Slayer was on their farewell tour, my buddy was also there, and this is before I met him, but he was also at that concert, and he had the fucking backstage pass and like all that shit, and it was super lame. It was seriously like, all right, you get an autograph, you get a T-shirt, you get like all this fancy shit. And he's just like, well, that sucks. And so what he did was he basically just pulled like a Jedi mind trick on the fucking security, where he just like flashed him the lanyard that was around his neck and acted like it was important, and they were just like, yep, all right. Then they let him in, and he just fucking. And he just went into the fucking green room, and Les Claypool was in there, and he was just like, "Hey man, can I get a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And he just hung out in the green room with Les Claypool. And it was great.
Oh God, I remember. I'm not gonna go. I'm not Burt Kreischer you with other stories. I'm not gonna do that. It's just so cool to meet him organically, and everybody that spend money on this. I've seen. There was a couple of them, like Leonard Skinner. Like Leonard Skinner just sat on this table, and then like he got to stand in front of the band and take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't move. There was no personalization. Grab your picture, move. Grab your picture, move. Give us 800, 800, 800, 800. So it's just a big cash grab.
Yeah.
Number one, these guys don't want to talk to you. They don't want to meet you.
No. They literally just want your money and your support. It's literally like the fucking when they take your picture on a fucking roller coaster, and there's like, hey, you want a picture of you having fun at this roller coaster? It'll be $10. It's like, no, I already fucking paid to get in here.
I already come to see you. Isn't that enough? Why do I have to go meet them? Can't I just go enjoy the music and go home? No, you know what? I'm more important than everybody else. You know what? I got the autograph and the special T-shirt. You didn't get shit because you're poor.
Yeah, you're poor. I'm a real fan because I stuck around and bugged them.
The guy did not want to have 1 ounce of respect for you whatsoever. They don't want to meet you.
Although, like you said, his life was falling apart around him, so maybe give him a little bit of wiggle room on that one.
No, I completely was on the Ace Frehley side with this. You know, I mean, like, he didn't sell the ticket. He didn't sell the meet and greet. They just tell Ace, you go like, oh yeah, you got to go after the show. You got to go sit in this room and take some pictures with some fans. And he's like, so you're telling me I've been doing this for 60 fucking years. I've sold 100 million records. And I got to sit here and take pictures with these fucking assholes? I mean, come on.
Yeah. They know the songs. Why can't they just show up and just listen to the music and go home?
They used to back in the day. I mean, everybody back in the 80s used to go. The guys would show up to the show, and the chicks would go fuck the guys in the band.
Yeah.
But the guys in the band weren't hanging out with guys after the show.
No, they were hanging out with other guys, and the band were hanging out with other band members after the show, but that's about it.
Exactly. No dudes allowed. I remember I used to hang out with this dude, Phil. He used to play in Skid Row for a while. He was in that band Saigon Kick. They're like an 80s hair band.
Yeah, they're a prominent feature on your playlist.
Yeah, well, he came out and did some pornos for my buddy. He's a porno actor now.
Oh wow!
And,
okay.
And he actually has sex toys out. They're drumsticks. They're shaped like dicks. You can shove in chicks. They're great. Great stocking stuffers for the drummer in your band. Which the drummer you guys found for your band is intense. But we're going to get to that. That's going to be the special treat for the end.
I legitimately have no idea what to expect on this one. How no one has sent you.
So I found the funniest meet and greet ever. Now, the price of this meet and greet was $1,200 to meet Blackie Lawless from the band Wasp. Now, okay.
$1,200 to meet 1/4 of the band Wasp.
Yes, the singer of the band Wasp. Only original member left because he's such a dick.
Yes.
Can no longer stand up, so he does his shows now in a chair. But it's a cool chair.
I mean, as long as it's a cool chair.
Could have the worst wig in rock and roll history. Probably known as the biggest dick in the history of music. There's no bigger dick in the history. The guy's an asshole.
And that's saying something.
Blackie Lawless. He's Wasp has had now over 91 members. Because the guy's such a dick. Believe it or not, the band Five Finger Death Punch was once Wasp. And that is not a joke. So
Wow.
like his whole so he hired the band. I'm just kidding. I know too much, but fuck it. It's a show. People need to know new information I've never heard before.
Yeah, this is new to me.
Okay, so Marco, I'm Blackie Lawless. I call you up. I'm like, I want you to play guitar in my band.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you $3,000 a month, whether we play or not. That's your salary.
Okay.
We go on the road here. Here's your itinerary. And then we're going to give you $20 a day per diem. So you get $20 a day forever, but we feed you. Everything's covered. So $20 a day is for smokes or condoms or whatever you need. And $3,000 a month. And you're like, cool,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, assuming that this is my first legitimate gig in music ever, then yeah, this probably sounds cool.
Sounds pretty cool. You don't have to pay rent or nothing. You're out on the road. Don't have to pay for any bills.
Yeah.
Okay, so he you signed for a year. Every year you're guaranteed $3,000 a month.
$20 a day.
So you look, and Blackie breaks his leg.
Ooh.
So we got 10 months worth of shows to do, and you can't do them. But he's got to pay you.
Right.
So Blackie calls up and he goes, "Yeah, I need you to come over and paint my house."
That's not part of the fucking contract.
I don't know if you've read paragraph 64. All duties that are asked of you will be due, or contract will be null and void.
Wait. So anything that he says,
Anything that he asked you to do, you have to do, or your contract is voided within legal reason. Like, basically, he goes, "You can either paint my house, or I don't have to, or you're out of the band." And all the guys said, "Fuck you! We're not painting your fucking house," and started Five Finger Death Punch.
Well, I'm not a fan of Five Finger Death Punch, but I will give them kudos for that one, I guess. This is being like, absolutely the fuck not. We are not painting your goddamn house.
So here is Blackie Lawless meet and greet. Now, this guy paid $1,200 for it. He's been waiting his whole life, probably 30 years, to meet this guy. Is
all right. Yes.
So-called hero.
So I'm trying to set the seed here. It's like, I paid $1,200 for what I'm about to see right now, and I'm trying to imagine with all my heart that it is worth every penny.
Now imagine you've gotten every record. You put the Wasp patch on your denim jacket.
I have the tattoos.
You fuck like an animal every time just because you want to be like Wasp. You have a saw in front of your cock, a skill saw blade. You throw raw meat at people. You've caught some meat from this man. This man is your hero. He is the Crimson Idol. And this is what you get for $1,200.
I can tell you right now. Today, and so it's a good what it is today, and so it's a good thing I let it go.
Yeah, they're all great. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
First of all, happy 35 to the Headless Children album, and I just want to ask you.
Headless Children album. Look at him watch the security guard.
I'm sorry.
Thank God there's subtitles, because I can't hear a damn thing he's saying.
I talked to you out there about certain things to discuss, did I not? Do you have a regular question, yes or no?
Do you remember, like, the city?
You have a regular question?
New York City, like the Limelight, the Moors, the Ritz, any memories of playing all those venues?
I'm sorry, what?
Like New York City, like back in the day, like any memories playing like L'Amour's, the Limelight, the Rips?
Yeah, of course. But I can tell you right now, nobody in here appreciates what you just did. You know, everybody's in here to have a good time. And he asked
Well, this is the worst clip job ever.
That's really disrespectful. Yes, sir.
I mean, like I said, you can't really make out what he was saying to begin with.
And they clipped out the. That was the worst clip job ever. There was a clip of Eddie Van Halen snorting cocaine during the show up there, and it, yeah, all right, almost as good as the racetrack photos I showed the other night.
Yeah, where you got 10% of the winner.
A big
Just
shout out to Stabby McHugs. Hey, what's up, brother? Long
Hey,
live
man.
Spreaker.
Haven't heard from you
BTR.
in a while.
Long live Debbie Daly. Ghost. All right. P. Where is Nikki? Nikki is, I don't know, in bed with her dog. I subbed, but never got this live. Awesome. Thank you for the subscription. Guess I'm too old school. I have shared this to people I know. Awesome. Keep sharing it, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for being part of the MHH Network family, which you can go check out right now at mhhnetwork.com, where we're only going to have a couple of bad edited segments like tonight. We got through pretty good.
Yeah.
We were doing pretty good. All right. What else we got before we leave tonight? I thought we were going to do a cool, you know what? I set up a cool time machine bit.
Oh boy, how far back are we going?
Okay. So we got time machine bit. And we have the Marco and Nas Redna with their new drummer collaboration. So let's do the time machine, and we'll end it with the stylings of the Sweet Boys of Nas and Marco. Okay, so we're gonna go to time machine right now, and we have to marry one of these women.
Okay.
Okay. To save the world, we have to go back to 1980s, and
Okay.
we have to marry one of these women. Now we're going to figure out what kind of personality, which kind of women we like, and are we just going to kill ourselves and just end civilization, other than marrying these women?
So what you're telling me is that this is like a Terminator 1 scenario where we have to meet Sarah Connor and make the leader of the resistance, but we have to find the right one.
This is all they gave us a few choices. This is all we got. And maybe we can take them family style, do a threesome. We've already done it once live on air. Why not do it again?
Well, yeah, if you do it in the time machine, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm going back and trying to, look at some clips, and we did some cringy shit back in the day, but we'll keep it going.
Why stop now?
So we got to go back, and we have to marry one of these women from the 80s. I've already played this on another show, but I think this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. So pick your favorite, and we'll save it till the end, and we'll see.
Okay.
Which women we're going to have sex with to save the world. Kind of like Bill and Ted.
Okay. All right.
Alan.
Works for me.
Some people call me
All right.
sexy.
She's sexy.
When I'm not using my doctor and pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche.
I guess you could say I'm an Oreo cookie freak. I have an Oreo cookie jar, Oreo salt and pepper shakers, and I love to eat double stuffed ones. They're the best.
Bette Midler. I laugh hysterically at Bette Midler.
I have 2 cats, and my goal in life is to have my own religion.
I was a flop at canoeing.
Say what
I'm
now?
looking for a romanticist. Someone that's clean. Be clean,
That
I also
accent might
like
be doing it
very
for me, actually.
needy men.
I am looking for a passionate yet permanent romance within the guidelines of safe dating practices.
Hello, My name is Ellen. Some people call me sexy.
Okay, yeah, the options there are very limited, but I'm gonna go with the Russian bitch just because of accent alone.
I'm going with the Oriental, just because she has a black Porsche. Maybe she'll let me drive it.
Oh, yeah, that is good. But will the black Porsche go with you when we go back to the future?
Ooh, I hope so, because that's going to have some low mileage on it.
Yeah, it's going to have It's going to have 2,000 miles on it. And it's going to be It's going to be 50 years old.
It's going to have the original new car smell.
Yeah, the tires are old, brand fucking new.
Bring on the babes. We got to do.
I don't know if I would classify any of those women as babes. I'm pretty sure one of them was my aunt.
I mean, isn't it about time we do a stoner show? Where we're both, hey, bro. Yeah, dude. Hey, man. I'm stoned.
Why would we give the people what they want?
Exactly. Why broadcast things that people want to see?
Yeah, why would we broadcast what's blatantly advertised?
That's going to be our motto. MHH Network. We play shit you never want to see.
Shit you've never heard because nobody asked for it.
Before you guys, okay, so our buddy Nas Redna, he's an accomplished guitar player.
Yes, very talented musician.
And everybody knows that Marco is awesome.
I've had my moments.
He does the intro song. He does the outro song.
Yes.
He created some of the best music that Mozart hasn't even heard yet.
Well, Mozart's been dead for over 300 years, so yeah, he hasn't heard it.
It's true, and it sounds cool. A lot of stupid people believe things. You're too logical.
Yeah, maybe I'm not stoned enough for this show.
The best thing Mozart's never heard. If you have the right tone, you can make anything sound good.
True. Although the best thing Mozart has never heard does sound like something that would be like on the back of the jewel case.
Mozart says it would have been a masterpiece if he would have heard it.
Yeah, live criticism from Mozart. If I was alive to have heard this, I probably would have really liked it.
Oh, I think I got some new show promos coming. Norm MacDonald says, funniest show he's never seen. Too bad that show came around a little too late. All right.
You can tell these guys are stupid. They should have done the show when I was alive. I would have really loved it then.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That was the ghost of Norm MacDonald.
I give that an 8 out of 10. That was pretty good.
They come from out of nowhere now when you do program. It's a broadcasting thing. I think it's all the air coming out.
I think it's the Diet Cokes.
Yeah, I'm all jacked up on Diet Cokes tonight. All crazy.
'Cause Chip, I'm all hipped up on Mountain Dew.
So everybody knows our favorite man, Nas Rednell, Temple of Pan, which I'm trying to find the original version he sent me. I can't find it. I'll have to get him to send me another one to put on the beginning of the show. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys got the band. I got to see you guys' first rehearsal. You got a video.
Evidently, yes. I wasn't aware that we were being recorded, but yes.
Marco is killing it. They put
I guess.
You guys did that Springsteen cover. You remember doing that?
Okay, I'm a little fuzzy on that one.
Yeah, I told you those fucking vapes. They're starting to vape your brain, bro.
Yeah, maybe I need to tone it back. Springsteen. What?
You guys did a really cool green screen thing where you guys were like in 3 different areas, but the drummer, the guitar player, the singer all came together. I guess it's just kind of a tune-up before you guys do your real song that maybe you're doing.
I guess, sure.
But I don't know. All right, let's play a clip. Marco's already seen it because he was there singing. But here's
I was there, evidently, but I don't remember a lot of it. Maybe this will jog my memory.
Do you guys have like a band name yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't really pitched any ideas to him, but I mean, I'm fully confident with just going under Nas Redna, just as the name. That sounds cool, you know?
Yeah, still, he's kind of like an Alan Parsons kind of cat.
Weird analogy, but I'll take it.
Yeah, like he did Dark Side of the Moon. He pretty much mixed it, produced it, like ghost guitared a lot of stuff, and
I know. That's what I mean. That's a weird analogy, but I'll take it.
So, like, the real magic was him, but the guy that gets the credit will be Nas. So, Nas Redna and the Boys.
Yes.
Now, I don't like a band called And the Boys. I don't like that.
It's too hacky for you.
Yeah, how about Nas Redna and the Cats? I like the Cats. I don't know why that was a term. Why was that a term back in the cat? Man, that motherfucker can play. That cat.
That has to be like a fucking jazz thing from like the 1920s or 30s or something, you know? Like shucking and jiving.
I would love to go back in time and shoot some heroin and listen to jazz music. Literally.
Back when heroin was good.
Yeah, I'm not recommending it now. Heroin is bad. It's bad for. I'm just saying if there was a time machine.
And we had a time machine, and we definitely used it to pick up a suitable woman from the 80s and not to get that pure strain heroin.
Yeah, I never thought about taking my lady back to the 20s. I don't think a half black guy and a Chinese lady walking into a black guy jazz concert is going to go over well back in 1925.
I mean, if it's the roaring 20s, everybody's plastered. I don't think they'd care.
Yeah, half the people died or went blind from bathtub gin.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. I've stretched it out long enough. The debut of the Nas Redna solo project. And what's the drummer's name?
I don't know. Sticks, sure, Sticks. His name is Sticks. It's a buddy of his. I don't know. I don't know all the other members of the band, to be honest. We'll go with Sticks.
We'll go with Sticks, Nas Redna, and Marco V193. Debut solo project live right now. Here we go. Here's the debut. Doing the Bruce Springsteen Kong. Born to Run. Or, no. That's...
Oh, God damn it. Fucking Nas lied to me. He told me that camera wasn't rolling. That son of a bitch.
Oh, my God. 910 bump full of hot air. What's up, Stabby McHugs? Oh, my God. That's fucking great. That's why people hate me. They do.
You have this long setup for a joke.
The greatest prank I pulled on an audience was the one when Trump got shot, and I said I had exclusive water tower footage, and I kept him on for 2 hours. And at the very end, I showed a picture of the fucking 70s show, fucking Kelso falling off the water tower. They lost their shit.
Oh
my
I can
God.
only imagine. Yeah. I think you sent me some screenshots. Yeah. You sent me some screenshots from a couple of them where they were like legitimately pissed that you wasted 2 hours of their time. Just, Jesus Christ, man.
I'll never listen to your shit show again. I'm like, oh, that's what gets me off. That really does. People tell me they'll never listen again.
Yeah, I mean, there is some satisfaction in obviously legitimately succeeding and having people watch your show, but there is also some satisfaction in pissing off someone just enough to where they go through the effort to just tell you to go fuck yourself.
Exactly. They have to take the effort.
Yeah, it's like, look, man, I was just bullshitting and having a good time, and here you are throwing a fucking fit. You know?
Oh, my God. So, do we have, before we go this week, I think we're going to add a system, something that I'm listening this week, music-wise. Anything in particular you're listening to?
Lately, I've actually been listening to the new Skindred album.
Interesting.
And yeah, it actually was a lot better than I expected it to. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Skindred.
I'm not. I got those. I think I'm getting confused with Manoskin.
Maybe. Skindred is a UK band, and they're described as like a reggae metal or Rasta metal.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very interesting, very unique. It's something that I've never really heard before. But apparently they got a really big surge of popularity with this new album, at least in Europe, and it's pretty damn good from what there's quite a few songs on there. I'm just like, damn, this actually isn't fucking half bad. Not bad for a few old geezers doing something this niche,
Huh, I'm going to definitely check that out. I got to play on the show tomorrow night on our Rumble show where we can play stuff like that.
Yeah, I would recommend. Let's see. I think their first really big popular song back in the day was in 2007 or something like that. It was called "Nobody Gets Out Alive." But on the more recent album, I would recommend either "Gimme That Boom" or Set Phasers. Yeah, both of those are fucking solid.
Skindred.
Yeah.
Skindred?
Correct.
Okay, Skindred it is. It's going on my playlist tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. I want new music because I am stuck in music that sucks that nobody else likes.
I mean, I do appreciate you putting out the new shit on. This is like, oh yeah, the Deep Purple is getting back together. They put out a single. It's like, oh goddamn, I thought they were fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm the only guy that played the new Deep Purple. What else? What else would we play? I mean, every old band, Quiet Riot.
Yeah, Quiet Riot, Rat, and
Dokken. The new we played the new Dokken.
Yeah, the new shit that everybody's supposed to be talking about, but nobody cares. Everybody just wants to hear the old shit.
And no, there's a lot of great albums out. I've listened. I am in a world of Skyscraper from David Lee Roth. I can't stop it. It is the worst record ever made.
I was gonna say it's very weird for you to give David Lee Roth any credit.
But it's not a David Lee Roth record. It is a Steve Vai solo record. If you tune out David Lee Roth and listen to the guitar playing on that thing, I've never heard a guitar player play like that. It is insane.
Yeah, because Steve Vai, at least in my opinion, he belongs on the Mount Rushmore of guitar players. He's fucking phenomenal.
I've never heard a guitar player do 6 different guitar solos through a verse. It's crazy. It's insane.
It's amazing what you could do with layers.
And it was just one of those nights I was broadcasting, and when I broadcast, I always throw some music in the background. And it just popped up one night. And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, it's David Lee Roth. Oh God. But I'm hooked. I've listened to the record now from top to finish. I'm trying to learn all the guitar parts now in it, and there's no way. Impossible.
Well, if I would also recommend looking into what's it? I think the group is called I think it was called Chon, CHON, Chon. And
Sean,
they did a song with Steve Vai that was called Ego Death, and it's fucking insane.
I'm writing this down. That's why I'm a little bit paused.
Not only does it take long for Johnny to read things, it takes him a while to write. Just be patient.
And I watched that fucking Crossroads thing that we played on the show before that we got struck on, but we can't play it for you now. But
right,
that when Steve Vai is going against Ralph Macchio and Steve Vai is playing for the devil, it's so cool. I still think he won.
Yeah. Well, realistically, he should have won because he had a fucking guitar that had over 24 frets on it. He had no reason why that guitar string should have snapped. There's no fucking reason for that at all. But it's for the sake of, the guitar's a fucking prop at this point. So
Hollywood, full of hot air, just like Johnny Cush. Hey, I just got a 9 out of 10 burp. I'm going to celebrate.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10. We just need one more judge to give it but that sounds like a pretty solid almost a silver, maybe gold, maybe.
Just for that, I think show panties. You want show panties? Email me. Free show panties. I wouldn't take today's show panties though. We had a bit of an incident at the gas station. All right, before we go, have you ever been in a gas station, taken a shit, and the lights go out?
Not in a gas station, but I have had that happen to me before. It's not a good time.
And now you cannot see. You're trying to get your phone light to look at the toilet paper, and you're just like, fuck it.
No, what I did is, I had the phone light on, of course, but I just continued shitting like I normally did, but I had one leg up, like out of my pant leg, and just like propped up and ready, just in case someone decides to open the door, I can kick them square in the face.
Oh, that is the worst, just sitting there. Oh, God. Yeah, so, request tonight's show panties at your own risk.
Yes, at your own risk. I don't know what Johnny ate that day. Evidently, it was probably Burger King or maybe KFC.
I'm trying to think, what did I eat today? I had McDonald's and Angelo's pizza.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
So you have a 50-50 chance of the show panties being at least tolerable.
Exactly. All right, everybody. I got Cartman's Asperger's.
The Asperger's, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, let's get some business out of the way before we leave tonight. We have the new website up. All members get free content. This isn't no Patreon. This isn't no locals. This is free, uncensored content that we can't play on any of the platforms. Is coming very soon.
Yes, YouTube said that they couldn't advertise for us, so they took our money. So we would get them over to Rumble. Rumble said they want nothing to do with us, and even the people on Rumble say that we don't belong on Rumble. We belong on YouTube, which is why we're on Rumble. You fucking idiots! So Johnny made the brilliant executive decision of we're just gonna take our ball, go home, and do our own fucking thing. We're just gonna make our own network. It'll have blackjack and hookers.
OnlyFans cams, live sneak peeks. No, I'm not kidding. Like if you're an OnlyFans model and want to do a 24-hour sneak peek on our site live, it's going to be available. I mean, it's crazy what we're going to be able to do over there. Okay,
Yes,
I'm back, being able to respond back quickly. Hey, Pause, do you agree with the Pause and Stabby? Do you guys agree with the KFC championship?
Yes, out of 16 different fast food places, we have chosen KFC as the winner. And note that there is some bias on my part, I will admit, but that's only because KFC is clearly the best.
The best, because we got a picture of Pause's wheelchair. Huh. No, do I do this to him tonight? I do it in love. If I make fun of you or do a clip like this, it's all in love. Okay, so don't get mad. But we did find on Craigslist a secondhand wheelchair for Pause. If you guys want to chip in, Gay Man's wheelchair, $100.
Yeah, and it's in South Austin. I'm afraid it's going to be a bit of a drive for you, Pause. But
I wonder if they get it shipped.
Yeah, you know what? Something tells me that the guy who posted this might be desperate enough to just ship it to you, just to get it out of his hair. If he's willing to give this thing up for $100, he might be desperate.
What the fuck is that?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I really do.
I don't. Why is it on wheels?
I don't know.
Like, The way that it's stood up, makes me think that it's not meant to be stood up like that. I think it's meant to be tilted on the ground. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, or maybe it is supposed to go like that. I don't know. It's the more I look at this image, the more I'm disturbed because there's just so many questions going through my head. I'm just like, how does this work?
And it doesn't look that, then it looks big, then it looks small.
Yeah, there really is no size comparison of how big this thing is and also what this thing attached is. If it didn't say, and I quote, "Gay man's wheelchair, $100," I would have seen this like off the corner of my eye, just be like, "Oh, that looks like a mic and a microphone stand." You know,
what the hell? LOL.
The shit you find on Craigslist, man.
KFC tastes better and it promotes zero trans fat. You see, so also good for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's good for you, but it's definitely better for you than Burger King.
And by the way, KFC, flip us $10,000, and we'll do you every night. Do you good every night for the year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh God. The gay wheelchair.
Craigslist is a wild place, man.
Okay, coming our very first chat from Twitch. We have a Twitch chat.
Ooh, fascinating. Who is it?
It is JMP 80132.
Well,
goes.
I'm not entirely convinced you aren't a bot, but welcome regardless.
Says, I don't eat fast food. I make my own burgers. I kill it at home. Well, good for you.
Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate goal, is to kill it yourself and cook it right then and there. I'm sure that's delicious as fuck.
Way to go! You're awesome. You got a wife? You got a wife or something?
Yeah, I bet you the wife milks the fucking cow and makes really good cheese. Bet she knows how to use that butter churn, don't she?
Yeah, I remember. You could tell. I used to work at a job with a bunch of guys. We all wear uniforms, and you could tell the single guys and the married guys. The married guys' shit was all clean and straight, and us guys we were animals, wrinkles.
Yeah. There's definitely a level of care that's put into and a level of effort once you're in a relationship where you have to at least look presentable. But when you're single, it's just like, I don't give a shit. Literally, when I lived in Seattle, I got by dressing like a homeless person, like just by wearing the rattiest, awful clothes that I had, just so people wouldn't talk to me.
Oh, I know.
It worked all the time.
I was so depressed at one point. I would sit and eat ice cream. Every day I'd get up and eat ice cream, and the ice cream would go all over my sweatshirt. Right?
Right.
I did that every day for 6 months. I slept in that sweatshirt. I didn't do anything else. I never showered, didn't do nothing. That thing was just stiff. It was like a wood shirt by the time it was done.
Ugh. Oh God! Did you? I'm assuming you didn't just eat the same flavor of ice cream, so it's just this horrible fucking mishmash of all these different ice cream flavors just on your chest.
Yeah, mostly the McDonald's.
The fucking Frosties.
Oh, the Wendy's Frosties are the best. Pause Reality says, not gay, but 20 is 20. If you need to get off, I can give you suggestions, or that a man-on-man love. LOL,
Yeah,
that pic. Stabby goes, LOL, that pic.
Yeah, again, I'm not even entirely sure it is a gay man's wheelchair, but I don't know what the fuck else it is.
It's just the funniest thing I've ever heard.
What else would you describe it as?
How much to shove that thing up your ass and have somebody wheel you around the... Okay. I'm just thinking about how. Okay, I'm picturing logistics.
Yeah, like how tall do you have to be in order for this to actually work?
I mean, that's fairly long. That's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to get. You're not gonna be able to hide the gray. It's not gonna go that deep.
No, and also, you have to like, you got to be wearing like some sort of fucking high heels or something for support, because there's no way you're just gonna hang off of that fucking thing.
You have to probably wear some roller skates if they want to roll you around the house.
You know what? That's probably what it is. They probably did that for a fucking, like, a pride parade. They put him on rollerblades, hooked him onto that thing, and just pushed him down the road and dragged him by a truck or something.
Hashtag canceled.
I mean, to be honest, it's probably a little late to throw that hashtag out. We probably should have been canceled a long time ago. But we have a website for that now, so who fucking cares?
Yeah, we've been canceled plenty of times. Well, not we. We've been good boys.
Yes. Yeah, I've been good. I can't really speak for Johnny, but
he wrangles me in a bit.
yeah, I'm trying desperately to turn him into a sophisticated gentleman, and I'm failing miserably. But I am trying.
So, to the gentleman that's bragging about cooking his own burgers, I tell you what, it's a little dangerous, especially if you freeze them.
Yes, here we go. Let me get this better look at this here. In July 2023, 57-year-old Barry Griffiths tragically died after accidentally stabbing himself in the stomach while attempting to separate two frozen burger patties. So
That sick son of a bitch, I bet, was cooking them frozen.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, when you put it like that, he deserved it. He deserved every bit of what was coming to him then if he was going to cook them frozen.
You ever been to somebody's house and they're grilling out and you look over and they open up that box of frozen burgers that they got in the wrong section of the store?
The only time I will ever accept fucking frozen burger patties is if we are camping. That is it.
It's just nothing left in earth.
Absolutely.
And you just look at, and I look at the guy. One time I went to a guy who was doing that, and I go, do you know that just like fresh beef is cheaper than those patties, right? He's what? Huh? Well, you pull it up on your phone, and you're like, yeah, you got frozen shit mystery meat patties for $18.
Yeah.
Or you could have bought 4 pounds of beef.
Yeah, but it's not cut into nice little patty slices, but you could easily do that yourself if you weren't lazy.
Exactly. You can even get a machine for that.
Yeah, there's literally a machine that does that for you.
Amazon has a solution to any problem you have in life.
It might not work forever, but it'll work.
Yeah, it'll work for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I buy something at Dollar General and it breaks, I get mad. And I'm like, why are you... The same speech. You paid $1 for it, dipshit. Buy another one.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you expect? You paid $1 for it.
The fact that it worked 10 minutes, you got your worth out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It lasted 10 minutes, which means it was worth 10 cents a minute.
So a little safety, me and Marco, we care about you. Do not try to separate the burger patties with a knife. You're going to kill yourself.
Yes. And not only kill yourself, but kill yourself in one of the most painful and horrific ways you can.
Yeah, but shoving a knife into your own gut. That's got to... You're like, what the fuck? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that dude was not having a good time while he was slowly dying. And there's got to be a fucking better way for that shit. Look, your wife didn't have a fucking hairdryer. You couldn't have thawed that shit out a little bit, Yeah,
you couldn't have put that under some warm water.
That might have ruined it, but this is also mystery meat we're talking about. It might make it better. Who knows?
But now he's dead.
And now he's dead. We'll never know because he's dead.
So people, get fresh meat, folks. That's what we're trying to say. Frozen patties that are put together like that are no good.
Yeah, go like this Twitch guy here. Just go get your own cow and slaughter it yourself.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm just picturing the knife plunging into my stomach from my own hand and going, oh, okay. Oh, that's hilarious. I just stabbed myself. Yeah. Whoo. Oh boy, that hurts.
Yeah. It's not stopping. It's definitely not stopping.
Why is the blood just squirting straight out? Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
And if the blood loss doesn't get you, the sepsis will.
It's Stabby McHugs. What a good way to end the night with a guy named Stabby McHugs about a guy stabbing himself. See, I am such a genius with the board tonight.
Yes.
Oh, from a meltdown 3 nights to go to a magical board presence tonight. Unbelievable. 49.5. Maybe it's just the points. Maybe just go 49.6.
So yeah, we need to figure out that decimal of difference. Once we figure out that decimal of difference, we'll find the perfect Stone Johnny.
Yeah, here's what we're going to put together this big 50 show. This was really a blessing in disguise. We just kind of forgot about it until tonight. So I want to thank you for enjoying 49.5. We'll check with our chatters before we leave tonight. I've been thinking about creating a wearable fleshlight. It makes more sense, right? I think it would be a big cash grab for the Navy and a third option, how to have sex with a woman. Like reverse strap-on. It's like typo.
Well...
So you're going to walk around with this thing in your pants all day that's fucking you.
I feel like that would just ruin a lot of uniforms. And also, don't they have disguised fleshlights? Like, I could have sworn I've seen a fleshlight that looks like a beer bottle. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I'm just picturing in my mind I know you guys don't actually fight the Navy, but just like regular Army guys, like a whole troop of them, and all of a sudden they're charging the enemy, and the friction hits them all at the same time. They all come at the same time and fall down.
They all yell charge, and then halfway through the charge, they just go like, "Ugh," and they just fall over.
They're all laying there with post-nut clarity. Why do we need to fight anyways, man?
What are we doing here again? Why was I so mad like 2 minutes ago?
I don't know, man. Thank God the government paid to have these fleshlights sewn into our
uniforms.
Oh my God. Yeah, pause. I don't know. Maybe we'll take that to Shark Tank and see what they think about it.
You know what? I think that'll be a good hit. Me and Johnny will take it to Shark Tank, and if they buy it off of us, we'll sell 100% of it, and we'll give you 25%.
We're fair.
Yeah, I don't want to run a fucking business. I want to sell it.
All right. We have anything else before we need to go? I don't think so. I think we covered everything and more. We're here.
Yeah. Yeah, we took I will say, the bracket of the tiers of fast food restaurants, that did take a lot longer than I expected. I thought we were going to blast through that shit.
Yeah, that was going to be about 10 minutes.
But no, we had some. It was actually some very interesting back and forth.
I think it's great tonight. I think it was great. We finally made it through a full night of the Rumble studio without me fucking about losing my head.
Yeah, that is true. This is the first time we used Rumble Studio, and it hasn't fucking crashed on me or decided to have a stroke on you or fucked us over in some capacity.
But thank you, Rumble Studio, for working out all the kinks. We still like to add. I'd still like to add some music, though. That would be nice if you let us do that, and then we'd be all set.
Yeah, that would be cool. But I mean, can't you just do what you did with the sticky icky icky and just do like a quick screen record when that basically filled the same purpose?
Yeah, we could do that too. I just like doing shit easy.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would just like to have some music to showcase, Marco and the boys.
I'm going to have a really long talk with Nas about this. I thought we agreed that we weren't supposed to reveal anything until the song was finished.
Way to go, Corky.
Corky.
All right, to recap tonight, KFC is the championship in our fast food duel tonight.
Absolutely.
And Nas and Marco got a hot band. I was really wishing it maybe asked me to play bass.
Would you want to play bass for those three guys?
I would. I'll get a haircut just like you guys, and maybe add a few pounds.
We look like the Ramones, but with Down syndrome.
Yeah, I got the three little Down syndrome guys and one giant, fucking crazy looking guy.
Yeah, well, you need to have one guy that's the odd man out, and he's always the drummer for some reason.
Yeah, I'd be like the bass player for Nirvana.
Yeah, Chris Novoselic.
Like, nobody knows him.
Even though I just said his name.
Well, you're a music guy. You know who Engelbert Humperdinck is.
Well, yeah. But Chris Novoselic...
Do you know that's not his name?
Of course it isn't his name. Why would it be his actual fucking name?
His name is like Morris Austin.
Yeah.
Why would you out of all the names? Why that one?
Because it's distinct. It obviously fucking worked. People recognize the name. It's memorable.
Pause Reality says, once you get hundreds of people watch back on these videos, I'm going to have a lot to explain in my comments. Well,
I feel like I think all of us have a lot to explain if this ever takes off for whatever reason.
Yeah, we kind of enjoy the fact that not a lot of people are hip to what we're doing. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that.
We're pretty much just having fun at this point.
It is fun, and I think we got a Rumble problem fixed.
I think so. I think I'm pretty confident to say that Rumble Studios has worked itself out.
Studios, and I figured out why nobody's watching the show on Rumble too. So that was a big relief today. I'm like, how do you go from 300 people to 9? What's going on?
And it was so out of nowhere too. And I was like, I don't even think we did anything that episode that warranted that. Like, what the fuck did we do?
No, and with the studio, it wasn't being labeled right. It's not in the algorithm at all. So
is that the problem on our end or Rumble?
Our end.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently you have to reset everything every time you redo the show, so you have to make a new. It's been a fucking struggle, but we got it fixed tonight, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yes, we'll play it back and we'll see how it turns out. For all we know, this is just a bunch of garbled nonsense.
Yeah, so we got we're shooting for 10. It's weird. Okay, so we go almost a year. Not one person on Facebook watches us. Now all of a sudden we have 1,000 people on Facebook watching us. Nobody watching us on Rumble. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Facebook is blowing up. And maybe the people from Facebook that used to come to Facebook, since we're doing a live with it, are staying there. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know.
But all we can do is the show. We hope you listen to it. I hope you enjoy it. If you have... Literally, we listen and read everything that you guys send to us. Pause. He's our great buddy. Steady McHuggins is a buddy from the old school. I know that guy for a long time. I gave Marco some homework. Hopefully, a first stream will get interesting and strange.
Yes, Nas has given me some reading material to go over for next week.
So, Pause, thank you for listening. Last week was Bizarro episode without you, buddy. We missed you. And we hope to see you. And anything else before we leave? Man, I'm sorry. We're way too late again. I'm sorry.
No worries, man. I guess the only thing to send off on is happy Thanksgiving to those of you that are celebrate Thanksgiving. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny, but you're supposed to be moving out of your place on the 1st, correct?
Yep, I gotta be out by Sunday.
Okay, well, I guess then I'm obligated to do this. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
You rotten bastard.
Yep. I'm sure your neighbors are going to have a fucking party of their own on the 1st.
Oh, you've never seen smiles so big when that moving truck shows up.
Oh, it's going to be there's never going to be a happier building in all of Vegas that day.
Yeah, I was getting a quote from a mover, and he's like, "Why don't you just move it yourself?" I don't have anything. $300 to move like eight pieces.
Yeah, why don't you just move it yourself? You have a fucking Bronco.
Because I'm lazy.
Okay, yeah, there's lazy, and then there's this.
I got one of them gay wheelchairs to fucking find.
I can't even be bothered to fucking walk. I'd rather just shove this up my ass and help me walk. I'm that lazy.
Oh, God. Watch the episode back. I heavily was distracted. Isn't missing there? I missed. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Go check out the playlist.
Yes, MHH Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music, and also the Two Stoned playlist on Marco V193 on YouTube, which also has the MHH Johnny's Picks on there as well. This will be on there. I will get around to making a Rumble playlist as well. Everything that you need to know is on Marco V with 2 E's 193 for YouTube, Spotify, Twitter. Pretty much anything else I could think of. And my DMs are open. So if you want to come on the show or you want to tell me I suck or something that we want to talk about, like Pause here, he's giving me some reading material, then please go ahead. Feel free to message me about whatever the fuck you want.
Hell yeah. And tonight's picture is Marco and Johnny. I'm time traveling. That's us from the future. That's from April 2051. We came back from. That's what we're going to look like in 2051.
Oh, that's when we come back from smoking the actual marijuana, the shit that got you thrown in jail and get your ass beat.
All right, time travelers, have fun.
But don't kill a butterfly because the effect will cause ripples in the ocean, and yeah, I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, and then fucking what's his name? Fucking from 70s show, the handsome one. What's his name? The handsome one, the hot one. Kelso.
Oh, Kelso.
Kelso will leave a firecracker in a mailbox and he'll blow his best friend's hand off. All right. The Butterfly Effect, one of the worst movies ever.
I think that was one of those movies that I actively avoided just because so many people told me it was bad. I was like, all right, I'll just never see it.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Fucking Iowa dipshit. All right. We out. We out, yo. Right?
We are Audi 500.
On the news, a rare dime hidden for decades sells for over $500,000.
But not before I smoked to this.
Whereabouts had remained a mystery since the late 1970s.
Thanks for sending over the band footage, Nas.
Just over $500,000. Who needs dimes when you got? Fucking,
yeah, I really appreciate it. Don't think we aren't going to talk about that.
Subscribe to That's All Funny.
Shout out Lorenzo.
Sticky Icky. Sticky Icky. Sticky Icky. Sticky Icky.
still not tired of this.
I could listen to this all day and all night.
That's the real dimes you need, right? You don't need fucking Franklin D. Roosevelt. You need that. You need that Abraham
I can roll it up with some skin dread, yo.
You smoke the Gettysburg Address and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need that shit that frees the slaves, motherfucker.
Underground Railroad shit. Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
Abraham Lincoln.
Sticky icky. Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
Subscribe to That's So Funny.
You need that Underground Railroad shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to smoke that. You need fucking. Yeah, that's what you. That's what you fucking need.
He sounds like Chong.
A rare
He does.
dime hidden
He
for
does sound like
decades
Chug,
sells
which is very bizarre. He's a very clean edge dude. But yes, That's All Funny. Subscribe. He's a cool
The
dude.
sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire. Salivating for a little slice of that sweet carnal desire. On your marks, get ready, set, go!
Alright, happy Thanksgiving, brother. I'm out.
You too.
I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about at your new place next week.
Hell yes.
Be sure to send me pictures. I can't wait.
Shout out to the Colonel. Making the pie in the sky, brother.
Yes, you won from beyond the grave, Colonel. Rest in peace, and peace out.
Get on with the show!
Long.